Ancient Rome, a civilization renowned for its architectural marvels and philosophical advancements, also harbored a darker side in the form of its legal punishments. These punitive measures reflected a society deeply divided by class and status, often leading to bizarre and brutal outcomes. Today, we'll explore 10 extraordinary punishments from ancient Rome that are almost too incredible to believe. Our first peculiar punishment is the poena cullei, or penalty of the sack. Reserved primarily for parricides, those who killed their parents, this gruesome punishment involved sewing the condemned into a leather sack alongside a dog, a rooster, a monkey, and a snake. Once confined, the sack was thrown into a river. This punishment symbolized the belief that anyone who would commit such a heinous act was beyond redemption and unfit for any earthly burial or association. Next, we examine culleus, a punishment for slave revolts or severe insubordination. Slaves, considered property, faced severe consequences to deter rebellion. The condemned were often tied to a stake only to be left to suffer from starvation and exposure, or thrown into a body of water, a symbolic return to chaos for disrupting the social order. The Tarpeian Rock offered a simple yet effective form of execution. This steep cliff near the Roman Forum served as a notorious execution site. Criminals, particularly those found guilty of treason, were hurled from the heights, meeting their demise upon the rocks below. This public spectacle served as a dire warning against betraying the state. For lesser but still serious offenses, Romans turned to corporal punishments such as fustuarium. This punishment was inflicted during times of military discipline, where a soldier who fled battle or committed grave misconduct would be beaten to death by fellow soldiers using cudgels. The collective involvement aimed to reinforce unity and responsibility within the ranks. Another striking punishment was damnatio ad bestias, or condemnation to beasts. Criminals and slaves were sent to face wild animals in the arena, serving both as punishment and entertainment for the masses. While often a death sentence, it was also an important reminder of the emperor's power in granting mercy or imposing justice. It's essential to mention the potent punishment of decimatio, or decimation, used within the military as a form of extreme discipline. If a cohort was found guilty of cowardice or desertion, 1 in every 10 soldiers was selected by lot and executed by their comrades. This harsh method was designed not only to punish, but to instill fear and ensure absolute loyalty among the troops. A fascinating yet horrifying practice was vivicumburium, the live burning of individuals accused of starting fires intentionally. Rome, a city vulnerable to devastating fires, treated arson as a severe crime. This punishment was not only retributive, but served as a dire deterrent, reinforcing the importance of safeguarding the city. We must also consider the crucifixion, perhaps one of the most infamous forms of punishment in Roman times. Inflicted primarily on slaves and lower-class criminals, this excruciating death on a cross served as a highly visible form of humiliation and a powerful symbol of Roman authority throughout the empire. Another method, damnatio ad metalla, was the condemnation to work in the mines. For the condemned, this was a sentence of hard labor under brutal conditions, effectively a slow and tormenting demise, often employed against Christians and other marginalized groups accused of defying Roman law. Finally, we encounter aqua et ignis interdictio, or interdiction of water and fire. This punishment was more a form of banishment, wherein an individual was stripped of Roman citizenship and denied the basic necessities of life within Roman society. While it lacked the violent theatrics of other punishments, it erased the individual's legal existence, effectively removing them from society. In conclusion, the bizarre punishments of ancient Rome serve as a stark reminder of the civilization's complexities. While often brutal and harsh, these measures reflected the Roman Empire's emphasis on order and control. Through these tales, we catch a glimpse of a society where the boundaries between justice, entertainment, and deterrence were intriguingly blurred. As we look back, these punishments remain testament to the lengths humans have historically gone to maintain peace and authority, offering us lessons on justice and morality that resonate even today.